I cut on this camera to talk to y'all about books, but I've been feeling a lot of fear lately, and I think I want to talk about that instead. And when I say lately, I mean the last 2 years of my life has been full of me moving in fear. And I'm realizing that now. This time, 2 years ago, there were some things in my life that there were a lot of things going well in my life, I eased into it. And I felt like just as I was settling into the fact that like things were okay for me, some stuff just got snatched away. For example, my job. I liked my job. I loved my job. I mean, I was always doing my best, but you know how I mean, how you lock in with a job and you go, oh, this really could be a career. The minute I did that, I got laid off. And it's been 15 months and I've been laid off ever since. And I've been trying to figure out what's been stopping me from doing all the things. I mean, everything from cutting on the camera to film videos to deciding what to eat for dinner. You know what I mean? It's like I realized I was really suspended in fear all this time. Fear that things are going to be snatched away again as soon as I get comfortable. And I can hear a lot of folks saying, that's why you don't get comfortable. You never always be grinding. I'm too black out here to not have comfort in my life. I'm too black out here to always have to have your guard up because you never know when something could be snatched from under you. And I'm also way too mentally ill for that. I feel like a lot of the motivational content and even a lot of the comments that you get from very well-meaning people just don't account for the fact that for neurodivergent people, don't let your guard down. Always be on guard and make sure you always have things for yourself because you never know what could happen. In the neurodivergent world, we call that anxiety. And I didn't realize how much of that I had absorbed and how much of that was leading to me being fearful in quite literally every area of my life. Let's see how this sounds like now that my microphone is clipped to my ear, like old school Janet Jackson and Queen Latifah keys in the 90s. Hold on. I want to see what your Nana sent you. You like it? Do you like how the setup looks? I really like how it looks.
All you gotta do is put some stuff on the back.
Okay, period. I like the sound. So yeah, I am moving in fear, and in 2025 I really want to stop doing that, because what if everything works out? Like, what if it's all gonna be fine? I've noticed that I've been stopping myself from really leaning into all of who I am because I am so, why am I crying? So ridiculously scared of like cut on this camera to talk about books. So of course I'm probably gonna leave some books on the screen that I'm gonna be reading to like help me through this fearful time in my life. I think it's like a lizard or a raccoon outside in the front of my house. Also, there's 5 people living in my house right now. 2025 is literally the start of a sitcom for my family. My mom has 3 kids and all of us have moved back home, and my cousin lives with us too. So y'all want some vlogs? Because of course I'm going to continue to use my platform to talk about books, current events, and all of that. It's also time for y'all to see some of the human side of Sunny. I realized just how afraid I've been for 2 years straight. Like, I have had fear built up in my body for 2 years straight. And just saying that feels like a release of something. Just saying that to you all feels like a release of something. So stay tuned and thank you for listening. Bye. I actually like to cheat the rule of thirds a little bit. Like, I don't know. I always think like not being perfectly in the center. I actually like being off kilter a little bit. What does that say about my brain?